Hello, I'm Rex Butterfield, and I'd like to welcome you to a video about my effects plugin, the Quilcom SNARED. One of my dear YouTube subscribers suggested I had a go at simulating the sound of the snare wires on a snare drum that rattle in sympathy with low frequencies like bass, kick and low toms. So that's what this is all about. This is a sound that's sometimes picked up on a live recording, depending on how the snare drum is mic'd up. It's something I've gathered that drummers don't particularly warm to because, of course, they like to be fully in control of their kit. Nonetheless, I think it can add something of a live sound to the performance. Also, I should add that the samples of kicks and toms that I've listened to don't have this realistic buzz coming from the snare. They sound very pure and accurate, and my guess is this is because they're recorded in isolation instead of being mounted with the other drums in a kit. So now I'll demo this using a very simple bass sound from a simple synth and then introduce the snare sound. And this is what it sounds like on a clean kick sample. And now on a dry tom sample. So now I'll give a quick run through of the controls, and they're pretty simple. Threshold, or threshold as I appear to have called it here, sets the level at which the wires start to vibrate. The metal knob sets the timbre of the snares, which can also go lower than snare and become not snare. So this is the sound of that. I've turned the snares level up a bit here. The wires control aims to simulate the amount of wires on the snare attachment, and it affects the density and the sparseness of the sound. Finally, on the snare wires panel, we have high cut and low cut controls, which give you a very wide ranging control over the EQ of the snare sound. On the mixer we can set the dry level and the snares level separately, but what might be useful here is the pan control, so we can pan the snare sound to be in approximately the same location as the actual snare drum. Since we've got a synthesizer built into this thing, we can use it to create some unusual or impossible sounds. So that's the rather niche Quilcom SNARED for you. In the background info folder, I've shared a couple of YouTube links. One is a live recording of Led Zeppelin playing Dazed and Confused, and at the start you can hear, if you listen carefully on headphones, the buzz from the snare drum as the bass is played. The other link is about a drummer trying to get rid of this sound, which this plugin does the exact opposite. So anyway, might be useful, might not. Have a bit of fun with it, and until the next time, bye.